Hey gang, it's your girl Rick. How's it going everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I finally hit plus 50 subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you so much guys. All of your sweet comments mean the world to me. It's always been my dream to do this, and now that I'm doing it and I'm receiving so much really nice and sweet feedback, it really fuels me to continue. Today's video I want to talk about end of the week review and different practices you can implement to relax, to reward yourself, and stay nice and powered up throughout the whole week if you have 1,000 things to do on your calendar. So first things first, end of the week review. The sun, bruh, to wait for this, I reflect light, seriously. Anyway, okay, so the sun, uno, end of the week review. What is it? How does it work? Let me explain it to you. Alright, so end of the week reviews are crucial to maintaining and tracking your progress throughout the week. I like to do mine on Sunday because it's kind of the end of the week and start of the new week, so you can set time to review what you've done throughout the week, see what worked, what didn't work, and then plan your next week ahead so you can implement the changes that will guarantee success, because you reflect and then you implement things that would definitely work out in the next week. So I like to do it through journaling, and throughout the week I document everything that I do. I have my little timetable with all my calls, all of my to-dos that I have to finish throughout the day, and if I do complete them, then that's great, but if I don't, that's also great, because I get to think about why I didn't complete them and try and implement a strategy that will help me complete certain tasks throughout the week. And once I reflect onto everything that I've done, I get to see what worked, what didn't work. The way you create a consistent path of progress throughout the weeks, throughout the months, and reflect on things that don't work as much, that you don't pay attention to perhaps, and then see things that do work and just continue implementing them to guarantee some progress in your life. Now, it's important to record all of those things because personally, I have a memory of a goldfish, so I can't remember everything as good as I would like to. And just writing things down, it takes all the thoughts that I have in the back of my brain on paper, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to, constantly think about it and then take up the RAM for something else that I could be thinking about at the moment. So just taking it out of your head and on paper provides you a little bit of peace and a way of tracking all your thoughts and all your to-dos. Forgot what I was talking about. So what I like to do in my end of the week review is list some things that I'm grateful for, like continue writing in my gratitude journal, because we often concentrate on things that are negative and we forget to honor things that are positive. And in the moments of down, it's very important to keep that gratitude and remember all the good things that happen in your life, because when you really think about it objectively, the amount of good that's happening compared to the amount of bad that's happening, oh my god, like we would have been so much happier if we were to acknowledge things that are good in our lives that just happen on everyday basis, like waking up in your bed and looking at the blue sky. Guys, honor things that matter like that, because it will save you from being depressed and anxious in the times of down, in the times of rut. Another thing that's important to keep track of is the main struggles that you have throughout the week. And once you write those down on Sunday, you get to fix certain things, fix your struggles in the next week and make sure that they're not gonna happen again. That way, you take those things out of your head, you put it down on paper, and you have an idea of how you can implement, of how you can fix the thing that didn't work, aka your struggles, and make them into things that will work. And instead of, repeating the same mistakes over and over again, you will actually get to look at them objectively and try to fix them. Write 3 to 4 things down with the things that you struggle, and if ever you feel like you're not quite sure how to help yourself, then distance yourself from those struggles and think about it in a way. If your best friend, for example, asked you for help, what would be the advice that you would give them if they struggle with the same things that you're struggling at the moment? Because that will help you. If you think like you're not quite sure how to fix certain things, then perhaps you're just overthinking it. Whereas if you were to think about it from a perspective of a different person, then, you know, sometimes the answer is just right there. Another thing that I like to include in my end of week review is the things that I learned throughout the week. Some of the books that I'm reading right now that I find interesting quotes in are The Alter Ego by Todd Herman, How to Be a Stoic by Massimo Pigliucci, and so in one quote that I just wanted to bring up that I thought was amazing was in The Alter Ego, and the quote goes as follows: "The important thing is this, to be ready at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could become." End of quote. I just think that is so powerful. It connects really well with the alter ego effect. If you guys don't know what it is, check it out. I can talk about it more in the next videos. If you're interested, shoot a comment below and I will definitely make another video on the alter ego effect. So that's just an example of my end of the week routine and what I do to implement progress throughout my life. I'm not like some guru of growth, but this is definitely one of the first really excellent steps that you can take towards progress and making awesome growth in your daily life. And like I mentioned earlier, you want to take your time to outline the next week from Monday to Friday and you know, set some goals for yourself. Look at the struggles that you had in the past week and try to fix them in the future week. That way you don't get to make the same mistakes again and you learn as you grow. Alright, the second part of this video I want to talk about peace and rewarding yourself, because you know, like I speak about progress and growth so much on this channel, but I don't speak nearly enough about behind the scenes of it all, and it is crucial that you go through the week and you give yourself a nice little pat on the back, if you wish, for all the hard work that you're doing, because like it's important to honor your own time and just do something that you really like once in a while. That way you will actually improve your productivity because you'll have something to look forward to. I've talked with some pals online about how I can implement certain practices that will provide me with peace and energy and just keep me strong throughout the day, because I often just burn the hell out at the end of the week because I work hard and I don't give myself any breaks. Some of the things that I wanted to share with you is schedule times that you take 10-15 minutes just to meditate, just to reflect, just sit and breathe and drink some water, drink some green tea. Have yourself a nice little break because it will help you. Breaks are important because it will help you stay productive throughout the day, not burn out, and just approach the same idea with a new perspective. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but you know how you have great ideas in the shower? Well, me too. Whoa, what? But yeah, how it works is I mean, there's a whole like transcendental meditation that you can do that goes really deeply into that, but I don't want to pay for that, so let me just explain you kind of how it works from a pleb perspective, you know what I mean? I'm not an expert, but essentially you have great ideas in the shower because your mind has worked for the whole day. Then you step into the shower, you're kind of going to this like autopilot mode where you're kind of aware of everything that you're doing, but also things are just so simple, you kind of like daydreaming and you don't think. When you enter that mode, I don't know how, I don't know why, but your brain is capable of just shooting some great ideas because you're both relaxed and concentrated, but kind of like this weird middle state. So if you were to implement this, you might have some great ideas throughout the day. You know, it doesn't have to be just in the shower, even though we all love some shower ideas. I love me a good shower. Cold showers? 10 out of 10. Another thing though that people suggest to me is called a lag day. So usually my mornings are pretty structured throughout the day, but on a Wednesday, because it's kind of like in the middle of the work week, it's good to have 1 or 2 hours where just chill for a little bit, just, you know, switch up your day a little bit. You want to do that because, quote, Variety is a spice of life. Think about that. Just ponder it, you know. And you want to keep your days interesting, and you want to be able to relax throughout the day because it will allow you to be productive, a little bit more productive, just throughout the whole day and then throughout the whole week. Win-win. Look at that. Now guys, I want to do a whole separate video on meditation and why it's so amazing for you and why people should do it, and also you know, like, so many celebrities are doing it but they don't really speak about it because it's considered like a little woo-woo, you know. But man, not that I like studied meditation, but I took a course. I took a whole course on brain and behavior, so I'm basically a specialist and a professional now, and I would just like to spill the tea of knowledge on y'all. So put a comment down below if you want to hear more about meditation, perhaps from a perspective that ties down common logic and a little bit of just a little bit of science. Perfect for plebs like me. So shoot a comment down below if you want to hear this girl explaining her perspective on meditation. This is it for today. Just a quickie. Alright guys, this is it for today. Do me a favor and stay golden. Alright, peace out gang. Pleasure being here. Have a productive life.